And actually,
No?
personally, I think we need to add smoked cheese cookie into the mix of who's the diva, because also definitely a diva character. So we have CJ for Shadow Milk Cookie.
What up? I've been like watching the comments this whole time, and this is amazing.
Yeah, and the comments are going so wild that I'm going into my customization settings right now. Slow the chat down. We're going slow mode 200 seconds. Please do not spam. Um, all right. So, I mean, I've like as a social media manager, I've seen you interact with a lot with our fans, as well as show some of the behind the scenes of recording for Chow Milk Cookie. You also helped record a couple of videos for us, so thank you so much. But I wanted to ask, like the voice is pretty nutso. Like, is it hard to do the voice for very long?
You know what? Like you would think that like my normal speaking voice is like a little lower, but it was so easy to find Shadow Milk like right off the bat. And so like every time I just have to like make sure I like warm up like before going into the studio, and then like he's just easy to live in. Like he's the best.
I mean, it's also funny because in our other language dubs, Shadow Cookie just kind of has a normal voice. Like
He's
it's not this
completely different.
showman. No,
100%.
completely different, but also it suits him so well. Like I've never seen any because I hate to say it, like there's so much like flack on English dub, and I think it's so dumb. But like I've seen anyone complain about like the difference in the voice.
That's great. I mean, like I love like scrolling through them online on TikTok and Instagram and like seeing all the different variations and whatnot.
It's also crazy to talk to you like for real, and this is what your normal voice is. Like,
Because you always hear me in the studio, right?
yeah. Well, I've only been behind the scenes and like heard that, and I know like when you record and talk to the director, you talk in your normal voice. It's such a disconnect for me right now. Just even like being on the other end of things.
Every time, like to get into it, like regardless, I always have to my like go-to is oh well.
That it's so good though. It's so good, and it's so the showmanship with it, and just like we love a clown. You know what I mean? And there's so much
That's me.
creativity that can go
That's me
into
on a
being a clown.
It's me on a Friday night. I promise you, I joke about it with my friends. Like I finally just like get I just get to do my thing finally.
Well, I'm so sorry that this couldn't have been on a Friday night for you. We would have gotten the character immediately.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
I'll find it.
So I wanted to pull up the first slide.
Oh my god, this fan art is
Immediately, I see diva. I see diva.
Oh yeah, and I've been watching the chat. There's only one main diva here. We all know. All right. Oh, my dearest Shadow Milk Cookie. You're an absolute diva, the true star of the show. Your power of deceit is completely unparalleled. Even if he took your soul jam, there's one thing he can't get from you: your charm. Oh, thank you. Let fear and doubt consume all of Earthbread. Levy. Credit to Levy Royale or Royal on Discord. This fan art is awesome. And obviously, I'm singing my 11 o'clock number there. It's perfect.
Oh God, it's again, it really is the disconnect, because I know the voice actors are not the characters, but the disconnect between your like regular voice. Like I don't know if you remember when you auditioned, but when you auditioned, was there a big difference between what you auditioned with versus like what the end output
No, you know what?
or
Like,
became?
I remember this audition. Like, it was like a like random weekday, and I did it at like 11 a.m. like before like leaving for the day, and it was just like the description was like they wanted like a male Harley Quinn, and I was like done. I was like I got this. It was probably like the quickest audition that I've laid down, and I sent it in, and I remember I like listened to it for the rest of the day because I was like, man, I never get to do this kind of thing. Like, this is great. So then when I got my I like met with my agent, and we went out to lunch before Christmas break, and he was like, "Hey, remember Shadow Milk?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "You booked it." And I was like, "This is awesome."
Well, I'm so glad. I did not know that that was the no male Harley Quinn. That's kind of perfect.
It
Even
was
with the outfit, down to the outfit.
yeah, yeah. It was he's been like Shadow Milk's been like the gift that keeps on giving. It's like such a pleasure to get to voice him over and over again.
Well, I'm glad that you've really enjoyed him because our fans clearly have.
Oh
And
my
here you are.
This is amazing. Oh, Frisk the Rookie. This is so good. What? Oh my god. I have to like you guys, the fans, I like the voice actors have been saying this, but like the fans are unreal. Like you guys, I'm like talking to the chat right now. Like you guys are amazing. You guys are incredible, and thank you for all the support. Like this drawing is amazing. Oh my god, I need to like frame this in my house. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, I just got overcome. Okay. Well, this is really just to it's to CJ. Oh no, I'll do it in a shout out. To CJ. Words cannot describe how you brought Shadow Milk's voice for all of us, including myself. Every time I listen, it could possibly be the only cure for my sadness. Also, not to spoil Beast Yeast or anything, but I gotta ask, how would Shadow Milk get along with Werewolf Cookie after hearing him cry wolf, either on accident or on purpose? I feel like me and Werewolf Cookie would get along just great.
Like, besides like all the like, you know, the jokes and whatnot, I do actually think Shadow Milk Cookie is quite a complex character. Like there's a lot of like deep lore and, you know, like tragedy of what he ends up becoming and whatnot. I guess like when you like voice the character, like when you go between the highs and lows of it, like do you base kind of them off of different characters, or do you just kind of, you know, congeal them into one, if that makes sense?
Yeah, you know what? I pull from like a couple like pop culture references. Like you have Bette Midler and Hocus Pocus in there. You got some Moira Rose in there.
Bette Midler.
You got some John Mulaney. Like I'm like pulling from. Honestly, it's like God. It is the biggest blessing, like to get asked to do like a crazy Harley Quinn voice. It's like, oh well, the world's my oyster right now. And like usually I play in like everything else. I play the guy next door and like that kind of thing. So this is like such a departure, as I know the fans I've seen on my TikTok and Instagram. It's such a departure from everything I've done. But it has been like I feel like I mean like Shadow Milk's my spirit animal now. I'm gonna get the merch. I need to get my hands on one of those plushie. I don't know if they're still making them, but I gotta get a.
You'll get it from me. Don't worry. We'll be in contact. Don't worry.
Great. Okay, wait, but really quick, this artwork is like absolutely phenomenal. Like Frisk the Rookie on Discord, like that is incredible, and you're an incredible artist, and like please keep it up because that is beautiful, and I genuinely want to frame it. And I love Shadow Milk on my shoulder. It's so cute.
He's always there. Mama, Jester behind you.
I love it. I love it.
All right. So wanted to give you your last and final one.
Okay. Oh god. So shiny, so strong. I've seen the sound bites for that like all over TikTok. It's the best. Okay, so from uh like I built my kingdom a little, and then I was like, I don't know how to find me. So I've been
for you. Oh, right.
incredible.
Like
Who does their dirty work?
I can't pick a favorite. Oh, they're all my favorite minions.
Sure you can. Go ahead.
I'm sending you another email as we speak.
Thank you for the emails. Yes.
I hope they go to sleep tonight, Barrett. I really hope that
Very-
can really cuddle your broken heart.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
The real question is, since I'm like the king of the seat, was that a lie?
Or was it the sweet
Oh.
truth?
Or was it the truth? We don't know.
And maybe we'll never know because unfortunately it's the end of your time. So I wanted to ask, and so where can the folks find you?
Yeah, I'm on Streamily, happily signing away. I have a live stream sign on March 7th, so you guys can order there. And then I'm on Instagram and TikTok at CJ Polakowski. You can't miss me. And then I'm also on Spotify doing my singer-songwriter thing if you want to hear my music. So thanks for truly thank you to all the fans. You guys are absolutely incredible. And I'm also on Cameo. You can also get a video on Cameo if you want.
Did I mention how amazing your music is?
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'm speaking as Black Sapphire Cookie. You're just amazing.
Oh,
I bet I
nice.
bet Candy Apple never even listens to it. I have it. That's on my
Well,
was on my
the
Spotify
argument-
Wrapped.
The arguments have ended. You already got your 5 big booms. There are no 6 booms here. All right. Well, thank you so much, CJ. And again, the link for everyone's prints are in the chat. The mods are pinning it. So you can just check it out on this Murin Kingdom, and you'll find everyone who's signing there. All right. So much, CJ. And now we will move to the final voice actor. And I personally think a highly underrated diva, because the poll only lets me put 4 options. Highly underrated diva